My hair looks so fluffy today. Who am I kidding? My hair looks fluffy every day. Right now my list of things that I am psyched about is pretty much one, road trip. I thought I would talk about road trip destinations today. So while I was looking them up, I found a couple trends that are pretty indicative of America. One, we like big things. In Michigan, there is a giant tire that used to be like a Ferris wheel. In Providence, Rhode Island, there's this giant termite. They named it Nibbles Woodaway. Get it? There's also a ton of giant pink elephants all over the US, and they're all wearing like hipster glasses. There's even one in Indiana that's drinking a martini. In Seattle, there is something called the Aurora Bridge, and underneath it, they created what they call the Fremont Troll, and it's actually kind of really creepy. In Clayton, Missouri, there is a giant shoe, a high heel, made up of other shoes. Another thing that we like to mess with, other than just size in America, is apparently like houses and structures. There was a man in Oswald, Virginia in 1934 who built a house out of tombstones. The house is made up of 2,200 tombstones, all of which are tombstones of Union soldiers who were killed in the Battle of Petersburg. In Miami, Florida, they're called the Bottle Cap Inn. A man named Joe Weiser took something, they say there's something like over 1 million bottle caps now, and he just hammered them onto every single surface in his inn. Similarly, in Simi Valley, California, there is a house made out of bottles. In Zilla, there is a gas station that looks like a teapot. It has some connection to an oil scandal in the 20s, but I can't follow the story enough to tell you about it. But it's a scandalous teapot. There are also several upside down houses. You can go into them, and all of the furniture and everything on the inside is upside down too. In Elkhorn, Iowa, there's something called the Morning Star Chapel, and it's the smallest church in the US. It is 6 feet by 8 feet. In Mitchell, South Dakota, there's the Corn Palace. They make murals out of corn, like the walls on the outside are made out of different grass and things like that, grain. In Alliance, Nebraska, they have recreated Stonehenge, but with cars, hence Carhenge. So that's it. Aren't you excited to go on road trips and see how weird our country is? I'm snacking on sunflower seeds. I really like sunflower seeds. Question, how many more weeks do you have left of school? See you tomorrow, Diana! On a totally unrelated side note, I watched Titanic this weekend. Have you ever noticed how much they like to say each other's names? Literally, Kate Winslet, her line, like every other line, is "No, Jack, no." And then good old Leo, of course, is always going, "Run, Rose! Swim, Rose! I need you to swim!" Okay, lie really still, Rose, while I draw your naked picture. Okay, maybe that last one wasn't actually in there, but you get what I mean. I like Titanic as much as the next person, but the dialogue was kind of crap. Just saying.